Hi, this is Adam from AdzProductions, and this is the review of the 850 watt Xilence XQ Series ATX power supply. With this power supply, here are the following things that you get. You get an accessories pack with things such as cable ties and screws. You have your warranty card. You have your user's manual. You have PCI Express modular leads. They're red colour coded for a reason, I'll show you later. And you have the black modular leads for things such as hard drives and CD drives. And you have a power cable. And here we have the power supply itself. Right, I'll just do a quick fade. Let's go ahead and take a more in-depth look at the power supply. As you can see here we have the on-off switch and the port for the power cable to go in. Here we have a clear 135mm fan. As you can see, the components in the power supply. On the side you can see it says QX, Q in the shape of a power button because of course it is a power supply. And you can see it has like a white finish. We have a vent on the back, and there's no vent on the top. Is this the top? Yes. There's no vent on the top, sorry, and there's a fan on the bottom. Right, so on the side, I'll just let you see this more clearly. Pause the video now if you want to see the different AC inputs and DC output voltages and amps. I'll just zoom in a bit so you can see it there. But this is really for those who are interested in the specs of this. So pause the video now if you want to see this, but if not, I'll move on. Right, let's move on. Okay, what else do we have? On the back, there are 9 ports, 11 if you're counting these small ones at the bottom. We have 4 red colour-coded PCI ports, PCI Express. We have 3 SATA 2 connections, and we have 2 peripherals and 2 fan ports. Now, what I mean by colour coded is, as I showed you earlier, it comes with PCI Express cables like this. You find the 8-pin side, so that's that side. You want to go ahead and plug it in one of these. I think it goes in this way. Yep. So as you can see, the red has matched the red port, and now you put this onto your graphics card. Like so. This just means that you can put how many ever you want in, so you literally can reduce the amount of cables that this power supply actually needs to use. Otherwise, if you have the more cables you have, the more messier it gets. And all you computer enthusiasts out there know what I mean by this. Now we're going to move on to what specific cables this power supply actually comes with, so you can have you can really see what is really included in this. I know I showed you briefly that it comes with red PCI Express cables and other modular leads, but I'll now show you each one. Just before I move on, I just want to say that these red PCI Express cables are clearly labelled as PCI Express. However, the black ones aren't. I don't know why this is, but it just is. So this would probably be my only negative about this power supply. The voltages are strong, the wattage is good. So yeah, that's the positives and negatives done before the video has even ended. So yeah, what I've just said is the red PCI Express modular cables are very clearly labelled, and the black aren't. So I'll now go ahead and show you what each one is. Let's quickly start on the back of the power supply. This isn't modular, please note. We have a 20 to 24 pin connection for the motherboard, of course, and we have 2 4-pin yellow-black connections. We have a connection with 4-pin Molex, 2 4-pin Molex, a 6-pin with 4 pins, and if that makes sense, it actually has 4 pins in it, but has 5 slots, if you get what I mean. And we have 2 Molex, 3 Molex, 4 Molex, and a 6-pin. Actually, it's 4-pin, but yeah. We have that. What else we have? We have this, which is 2 4-pin Molex, to a 6-pin or 4-pin, to another Molex, and a what seems to be a fan controller, a fan connection. Sorry. What we have next, right? We have a 6-pin or a 4-pin connection again. Well, actually, this one's a 6/5-pin one. This is the cable that connects to your like hard drives or CD drives. That, as you can see with the, if I can get up close, if it can focus. No, okay then. Right, anyway, you can see the like right angle there. That simply connects again to your optical drive or your hard drive. So yeah, we have two of them. We have a 6/5-pin one. Another two hard drive or optical drive connectors. Next we have what appears to be, okay, my mistake, it was clearly labelled. It says there, case fan power. So obviously this is for a fan extender there, and we have a fan plug that's plugged into your motherboard to get case fans power. The other side we have another extender, so this is like an extender, so yeah, so it basically provides your PC case fans with power. Well, up next we have two of these multimedia drives connections, sorry. Here we have a 6/5-pin ones again. If I'm saying this wrong, please correct me in the comments. Yeah, on the other side we have another two of the multimedia drive connectors. The final one of the black modular leads, two hard drive or optical drive connectors, or whatever you can find a way to use it with, to a 6/5-pin connector. On the other side we have two hard drive or optical drive connectors. Yeah, that's the black modular leads. Now I'll go ahead and simply show you how many of these you get, which are let me see here. Let me just undo the cable tie. Bear with me 1 second. Right, here we go. As you can see, the 8-pin connector goes into the back of the power supply in these color-coded modular slots. So what you do, you go ahead and put your 8-pin connector into the back of the power supply, like so. If I can line it up correctly, then it should go in, but I've just frigging failed. Right, I'll now show you this. Right, there are several of these. I'll tell you how many there are in a minute, but what you do with these red cables, I'll simply plug the 8-pin end, which is here, as you can see, 8 pins. You want to go ahead and plug it in so the clip on the bottom aligns with the small black hole at the top. So, like so. That should be, yeah, there you go, it's in. So it's a 8-pin an 8-pin to a 6-pin and a 6/8-pin, because as you can see you can put it on the side. Yeah, I'm not going to do that, but yeah. So it's a 8-pin to a 6/8-pin to a 6-pin. So this is basically for an SLI. You can use it in one modular connection. How many of these do we have? Let's have a look. Take this out, push that to the side. Right, we have one of them. We have, just make sure they're the same two. This one's different. No, it's not. 3 and 4. So we have 4 of those. Yeah, we have 4 of those. So that's a lot of graphical power you can get out of this power supply. I'll just quickly show you what's in the accessories box. Just push these to a side. Right, let's go ahead and show you what's inside here. You can see this is a, these are obviously just 2 cable ties.